We're about 2.5 miles in on road 250.
450.
450. Wow. This is great. We are at 35, 14, 14.
These are the Zia mines.
Alright folks, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. We will take you inside a real uranium mine. We're at the world famous Zia mines in Cibola National Forest, Cibola County, New Mexico. That looks like an especially good vein. Might have to go in, check that sucker out. Fuck, big ones. Aren't they beauts? Does this pit have a name?
A blue chuck.
Here we are at the Brush Wellman mine. We've just pulled off the main road and we're heading up to the Yellow Chief mine.
This is called a walk. This one has some brown in its
Ah, this place is hot. Here's an especially good spot. Counter's jumping up to almost 1 milliram an hour. At the Bell Hill mine. Look, an adit.
At it.
Here we are at the famous Autunite number 8 prospect.
Right.
August 1st, 1999. We got ourselves into a pretty hot vein right here. Ooh, off the scale. Boy, that's great. Time for the boots. Here we have ace prospector David Mitchell. He's going to show us how it's done. Checking out some sandstone there. Right here. All right. Okay. And as you can see, the counter is going wild. Yeah, I don't think I'm going down there.
Yeah, I think that's probably wise. Got a specimen here that looks promising. Yeah, definitely seems to have some heat to it. Must have hauled the ore out down here.
It's probably a safe bet.
Cool. Another successful expedition for Dangerous Laboratories. You want to clean it out. Schwarz mine.
In the car.
Let's see how long it goes on for, boys and girls. It's like 15 seconds or stuff falling.
Well, my name is Kenneth Bonner. I've worked in Uravan since 1946, and I worked for Umetco and Union Carbide, originally U.S. Vanadium, 32 years. I retired in 79. The only two buildings that's left in Uravan now is this building, which is the boarding house, and this building, which is a rec hall that's over to our left, to our right. The rest of it's all been buried up on top of the hill in a deposit.
Overlooking downtown Naturita, former home of the Uranium Drive-In.
We're here at the Rimrock Blues number 6 mine. Ooh, and we found a pit. Bombs away.
Move, 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 move. Move, move, move. On Old 90 and where else are we? We're in the Uncompahgre National Forest, which I'm mispronouncing. Uncompahgre National Forest. Lovely Cerro Summit Recreation Area where we have fun activities for the whole family. Right there. A pretty nice chunk of malachite that I split open.
Here we are in beautiful Vulcan, Colorado. Dave is picking through the tailings piles.
We're rich. Shiny. Something I can get it out of here, but the Lost Mine has closed up shop.
Okay. At any rate, I put all that on there and I put the numbers on the paper. And I think
It's really nice. It's kind of distressing. might even be a cross section on most of this structure, you know?
Fortunes are made overnight. This family has struck pay dirt. The Cinderella story is repeated again and again. Thousands of people are becoming rich almost overnight.
From the California mountains into New Mexico, across the state of Arizona where the Gila River flows, in the mountains down in Texas all along the Rio Grande, from Moab, Colorado out across the Utah sand. They are searching every mountain, they are turning every stone. The strangest band of hunters that the West has ever known. While they trot across the desert as if guided by a star. They are searching, ever searching, oh, what are they searching for? While this uranium fever that's got 'em on the go. How they stand the pace is something I will never know. But they go right on a searching, just hoping they will find hidden far off in the mountains are a rich uranium mine.
Here on Prospecting America, we're going to take you down the stream here at the Thermal City Gold Mine. We've struck gold again. Take a look. Nice big flat piece.
Woo.
All right, we're headed up to the
Deer Park Mine. It's July 1st, year 2000, and
Okay, just hold it steady. There's gold in them there hills.
That one chunk is really good. Amazonite is green feldspar. It's part of the same mining operations and underground mine you will visit. The scope or large underground room that has been mined out extends under the road and into the mountain. Water in parts of this mine is over 30 feet deep.
They were much larger, but what they did was they actually took a lot of the dumps here, carted them off.
Welcome to the Mad Cliff.
Oh yes. This will hopefully be another successful expedition for Dangerous Laboratories. We're at the secret mine here. This is one of probably 3 pits here. This is incredible. The whole length here is about 100 to 100 yards plus. Up to about 30 feet wide, and this is the small hole. The other one is at least as long as this, twice as wide and twice as deep, so it's got at least 4 times the volume of this material here. There was a shaft that had collapsed here back in '36, I believe, and that went down 900 feet. And there's still another one way beyond this. It's incredible. Just the sheer volume of stuff that's here, and also the small amount that we can find in the dumps. So a lot of the stuff went out of here either as feldspar or, I hate to say it, as road fill. You can drive along the countryside here and oh, gee, the counter's going off.
Not this mine here, but what happened was, before they could actually do that, there was a breach through from the mine into the sea offshore. So they had to actually fill in the breach.
Overlooking St. Ives in Cornwall. And this is a spot where we are looking for some radioactive rocks. Woo!
This is a Providence mine.
But there are some dumps up above which I'd love to have a look at, but it's someone's in the garden. What is it? I'll have a look in here first. I wouldn't wander too far because you have things like winzes going down, and you know. So I stick my finger up there.
Sure. You just want to tell us where we are and what we found?
It's in Providence mine, and we've got some radioactives in this vein which is running through here. Look out. Pretty high, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's still as high here. I think we have a goodie there, actually.
Yes, 2000, we're going up to the Bassett Mines. We're just outside Camborne.
Right, trace. Okay. Lucky. There you go. Your machine is very good for picking this, you know, it's the initial bit up. Yeah. Because the sensitivity factor on it's much higher than mine.
Uh-oh, did we pull it out?
Ah. We may done. Have a look on these bits.
The Geiger.
It's on fire!
This is still wheel basset, the rooms. The lighting's really bad here. They have bars to protect some of the areas. I don't know what that is here.
South Terrace.
Mine, it's in Cornwall. Radium works here. This area is really as hot, hotter than the hobs of hell, as you can hear from the counter. Are you getting a nice spike? Are you getting hot? I think we'll have a look over there afterwards, actually, Eric, to see where we get some material. The background count here really is high. The count rate has actually gone down a touch, isn't it?
A little bit, yeah.
In order to find something here, I think we'll have to spend some time. In here. Gee whiz. Going off scale here. This background is so high. Something very warm. Right, here's your pump column over here. You've also got your rising main, and you've got your beam which actually went all the way down the shaft. The other thing which is interesting too is the oval size of the shaft and it's brick lined. This I think might well have been it's a skip road. Right up scale.
Here are the old settling ponds.
tailings.
We are at beautiful Trenwith Mine in St. Ives, Cornwall.
Yeah, like this is all a mine here. These houses are built on. And in some places, people...
Okay, we're rolling.
We're going? Oh. You don't have your safety glasses on,
I know.
Josh. I told you.
Yes. Now, how big a sample do you think we're going to get? I mean, with your bad shoulder and all.
There we go. Here.
Oh. He's a man of action.
Job well done.
Let me check this.
Sounds great.
Oh, that's great.
U-236. 7, 8, 9, 10.
Here. Do that side here.
Whoa.
Hold it up to the red part there.
Here you go.
And this guy probably thinks just insane people. These are rock stars.
Send this to Andy with a
Yes, we'll send
rock
it
star.
to.
Can you see anything from there?
The miners. Oh.
Come on down. This is where it is.
None of them want to come down this slope, which is understandable. They're wearing sandals.
My butt's sore. Okay.
Keep in mind the edge of that shovel is sharp, so.
I know.
Yeah, and Seth, your ground is important too. I can see Seth looking
God.
and going down in.
I'm all right.
Yeah, and then the camera would have been rolling.
Let's go exploring.
Our regular viewers might appreciate another installment of Just How Deep Is That Hole?
How deep is your hole? How deep is your hole? How really deep is your...
I don't know. I'd give that a 5 on the scale of 1 to 10.
Hey, where are you?
What are you looking for?
Anything.
There you are. Input's what you want to be on. Gotta turn on your VCR. Rewind it.
To irradiate them. And the long tubes are the fuel elements. The fuel elements look like this.
Okay. Bring it
Reactor pool with the reactor down in it. You see that kind of fan-shaped piece there pointed in this direction. That's the thermal column. The thermalizing column is pointed in the opposite direction. Supposed to do it longer than a few minutes. We also have a rabbit system that I showed you what it looked like down there. You can see it. It's the one that's kind of directly opposite you there. If something has a half-life on the order of minutes, then we'd probably use the rabbit pool. We can drop down in the RSR and check the position of samples and things like that. And Apple was, very graphics oriented, and so this thing marries to that one clean. Okay. This is a Californian source. It's purchased years ago to. There's a program called NVLab, NavLab, that's voluntary laboratory accreditation program for radiation detection. And this unit was built to support that. California sources moderated.
How do you pronounce that? Cherenkov?
Cherenkov.
Cherenkov.
Russian. I think he died before the reactors, I'm not sure. But he thought of it.
What was that? Video camera? Hey man,
I'm gonna find some uranium.
Jim Thorpe.
Okay, here we are, pulling into Jim Thorpe. Trusty driver.
We're gonna meet Jim.
That's right, we'll go check out Jim. You ready for some uranium?
Radium 2001. Oh my God, we're gonna get it over. Oh my God, I'm gonna fall.
Maybe I should leave this to the pros. I'm not very good at this.
These are some of the other crew members of Dangerous Laboratories, a few new recruits.
Yo, we'll do a shot of vodka.
Give you an idea of the topography here.
Right there, because I can't do it with my club.
Yo, baby, trying to fall out. Very club. Oh my God. Radioactive. Oh, I hear a little people. It's all yellow over there. I want this chunk of Atlas time.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, no problem at all.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2001, we're going up to the Sierra Anchas, and we're following Frank Kimbler, and we're going to find tons of uranium today, and we're pretty psyched.
This ore is kind of interesting out here because the ore is almost identical to the stuff from Elliott Lake up in Canada. It's a quartzite with just shot full of uraninite and secondary uranium. This was their this little pad over here, the concrete pad that I'm pointing at. It's kind of neat because they use that as a sorting pile, and you've got hottest, hotter, hot, and not quite so hot in the little piles as you go around the outer edge. So it's kind of wild. All right. Here's the counts per minute. Now the rocks are carry a lot of uranium and they're pretty fluorescent. See all this stuff that's coming in here. You can see the yellow nitrates and effervescence on the walls. Most of that's fluorescent. Most of it's got uranium in it, a little bit anyway. See, the count rate went up. Main tunnels are around the corner. We'll go take a look at those. This is one of the open cuts behind me.
Okay, the fabulous Red Bluff Mine. Yeah, this one, since we came around the corner, the count rate went up here too. Just as we came across, just as we came around the corner.
Now what's the green color?
Mostly manganese and iron is what stains up the rocks around here. When I first came to this site and I looked at it, I says, "Oh my God, look at all the carnotite and uranium mineralization," but it's not. It's all the uranium is tied up in these little veins, these little dark-colored veins that go through the rock. Because a lot of those, you get into areas where there's uraninite in those little dark-colored veins. And it comes apart in pieces. The whole face of the rock is hot. You see the count rate going up?
Yep.
We're at 1,600, 1,800, 1,900. I mean, it's just going up like crazy. 2,300, 3,000, 4,000, 4,500. Looks like we peak about. Off the scale. Holy smokes. Is that, what is that, a Super 8? Alright, tone it down a little bit.
Okay, here we are at the Hope Uranium Mine.
Hope Uranium Mine in about 3 inches of snow. Here's the counts from the dump. Just standing here. Another successful expedition for dangerous laboratories.
Hey, we're in the Mineral Mountains. We're digging in this carbonate rock and we're coming up with some pretty good stuff. I've been told there's wolfenite up here and we just pulled out some amethyst. So we're gonna keep going deeper and deeper till we find something good.
Whoa.
Can you hear that? It's a yellow spot right in there.
Eureka!
Holy. One more hit. Yeah! Look at that, baby.
I'll try it out real quick.
Yeah.
There it is right there.
Sweet.
Think it'll slide or you think it's going to start tumbling?
You want me to climb up halfway?
Doesn't matter. Try to place any odds on it? 50-50.
Deal.
Good job, my boy. You learned so fast.
Wow, it's pretty good. See that?
They left the mine a short while back with a wagon load of high-grade uranium ore for the Coronado warehouse.
Only like 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Women's Auxiliary of American Institute of Mining Engineers.
Like that one thing at Disney World.
Here's the fluorescence. Pretty.
Hello, this is Marietta. Did you know you're the 50th call today asking about uranium prospecting? This new film Warner Brothers just released called Uranium Fever has sparked a lot of interest in uranium.
The Sunset Grill, formerly Charlie Steen's home.
Uranium fever.
At the Vida mining area where Charlie Steen struck his fortune.
Hi-yo, Silver! And away! We got a good 7 millirem an hour, which is still safe, but pretty impressive.
Oh, mighty fine. Mighty fine.
too easy. They mine it for you and they stack it right up here. Here we are at the LaSalle mine, and we've come upon an excellent find. It appears to be fossils separated by this nice conglomerate in the matrix here, and the fossils appear to be replaced by pitchblende. As you can hear, the Geiger counter is screaming. Chad Chamberlain.
Howdy ho.
Uranium Tour 2001. We're at the intersection of 470 and 285, just east of Morrison, Colorado. And we're going to check out the South Platte and the Morrison Formation today. Try the drill.
That's me.
Uranium Prospector Extraordinaire. It is August 17th, 2000, and we're at the Yellowbird group of mines, and we're going to go ahead and check them out.
Yep, not far away. So I guess we'll head right off.
The old Burro Trail.
Ready? All this fancy equipment. Got from cell phones to GPS.
Petroleum guys excited even.
Oh, absolutely. We got a few clicks going on. Looks like we found some tailings here. I don't know, you're the expert, but it looks like we're pretty close to the area.
Okay, here we are at the famous Yellowbird mine. We're sorting our ore. That's a good one.
Sounds pretty good.
This is definitely from Mars. We have proof. There's some Martian graffiti on the side. And it's pretty respectable. Still August 17th, 2002. We're at the famous Vida mine. First developed by Charlie Steen in the late 50s. Estimated worth in 1962 was over $400 million. Now, we're the only people here.
That's not too bad.
Nothing spectacular.
Nothing fantastic. I looked up here a little bit earlier, didn't find much. But doesn't mean it's not here.
Alright, it's September 6th and we're camping out at the Little Warrior Mine again.
There's Wiley running.
Here, let me see that for a second. You got it pegged in the low setting. It's called the Ascension Mine. There we go, Darren's first trip to an underground uranium mine.
Get a little more light down that way.
There you go.
Hey, dudes.
Not bad. Another successful expedition for dangerous laboratories.
We're right here then. Paleo drainage comes down like that. You want me to audit?
Yeah, just tell me which mine's which.
Well, it doesn't look like it looked in 1953, I can guarantee you that. They've torn the whole bloody country up. Starting down on the left, those are the spoil piles of the Sullivan, one of the smaller mines. It was on Sullivan Fee land. Across the water there is the Dave Pit, which is one of the bigger mines in the district. And on up in here, you have the Walker Pit. That's another.
Where we are.
Now we're standing in the middle of the Lost Soldier uranium deposit, which has a drill indicated reserve at the present time of about 23 million pounds, and is probably at least twice that large, ultimately. There are two sands outcropping that are dipping slightly to the west. The upper sand, the ore comes right, mineralization comes right to the surface. In the lower sand, it begins here, and for much of the area, you have ore in two different zones. There's a major fault goes through called Lost Soldier Fault, and these beds are down dropped several hundred feet. And the ore deposit goes up over the horizon there, just to the right of that little peaky butte there. Once you cross the fault, the deposit is essentially a roll front deposit.
Here we are, July 19th, 2003. Here we are at the entrance to the Sheep Mountain Mine, and it was at this location I found a huge find. Big piece of carnotite looking material right over there. Joe, how about a quick introduction?
To what?
What we're doing.
What we're doing? Today we're going to be taking a tour of the CSMRI, the CSM Research Institute site, and then we're going to figure out why they shut down and why what they did to the environment around here.
very little in assets, and its liabilities vastly exceed its resources. And I know that because I'm one of the trustees of CSMRI. Two practice field uranium mining was big, and uranium milling and processing was big, so they did a fair amount of research on that. So they have materials all around this site. Recently moved some of that soil out. We have work plans submitted to come out and
And here we are on our way to the Faraday mine, and we seem to have found a hot spot in the road, and we're going to stop and take a closer look.
Yeah, this stuff it fit off a truck, man.
Get some decent counts here. Little Uravan, Autunite crystals here, some secondaries, decently hot rock. That's pretty cool. Oh snap! And then here we got a really hot rock.
Believe it or not, it's manure.
You forget the keys?
Yeah.
All right, who's got to go back to the car and get them? Buckets. The inlet tube is straight down from the tank.
And you don't tie this stuff down, it jumps right out. You know how those unstable atoms are.
A is for Adam. There. Nine and Ogden. Here we have the Dangerous Laboratories X-ray machine, and we have a Geiger counter probe that's set up right in front of it. Simply safe fire. About 40 milliroentgens an hour exposure. The components consist of a battery pack, high voltage generator, and a lead-lined box with a 2x2A vacuum tube inside. And here's the front view of the X-ray machine. You can see the vacuum tube inside. So here's the preserved frog that we X-rayed. These are his leg bones. And this is a picture of his skull and front legs. And you can see the backbone in there. And we scanned these into the computer and blew them up. Alright, it's June 3rd and we're on our first Shawnee Mission mining expedition. Our claim, the historic Rock Creek mine, is on the rim here. Very inaccessible except to pack animal. So, what do you think, Chris?
I think we need a helicopter.
Probably good.
This is the Zeke's Hole property.
Yeah.
We're with David Kimmerly. This is one of his claims.
This is in the Cottonwood mining district.
Okay. That one right there.
So that's our, it's just a delineation right out through there.
You said this was a section line?
I can show you a corner peg that's surveyed in off that.
Okay, here we are at the Cottonwood claims. There's our location.
GPS.
Yeah.
It's pretty good stuff.
That would be where that ore body that's drilled out that I told you that Trigones has an option to buy.
Okay. There's a portal that isn't plugged up.
Just spread it out. And then brush will go up in
So we're above the Cottonwood mine, and this area has already been disturbed, so it should be fairly easy to get permits to drill here.
And the reason I say plus because that's high for a meter to go.
It's June 4th, 2007. We're at the Happy Jack mine, taking a tour.
The last ore taken out was taken out. Good thing I came over here. My spare bike. We just use this for storage. Just mined out a little pocket. Left it. There's I have some maps. Of course, you guys probably have maps in mine as well. They're public. It hits some big rooms. And they blow the ventilation air to the face through these tubes. That way they didn't have to ventilate the entire mine area. They'd only ventilate the section where they were working.
Cool.
It's not like modern day coal mines, for example, where they found the hill that has it, well, of course the miners call it hair. And there's a section.
Yeah. Look at this.
All right, he's maxed it out. We're at the beautiful Snowball mine dumps. Just hop, skip, and a jump from Pine Ridge and the Pandora. June 5th, 2007, we're at the Pine Ridge property. This is the main access road. Well, here we are on the discovery point of the Pine Ridge claims. One of the things. And then looking off to the southwest here of the property. Yeah, look at these.
College Road for the Pine Ridge property. Go ahead.
All right, so we're looking at the Pine Ridge property from the south, I guess? Southeast. All right, here we are at the historic Firefly mine. There's the portal back in there. It's all boarded up. I like copper mineralization, some carnotite. Here's a view looking east at the Hesperitus mine. Here we are, June 7th, 2007, at the Canyon City Uranium Mill, owned by the Cotter Corporation. There are the ore stockpiles.
So this is the Grizzly, 6-inch openings. It's on the Grizzly, they are built with secondary crusher. Because Cotter used to have a primary crusher, but somewhere along the way that institutional knowledge disappeared. And that meant that when the ore came in here, it was not crushed. Fluoride solution for use here on the land, and also the ammonium sulfate solution. So we have some big bins there where we can receive either coal salt or all. That's the bowl, the mantle out of the crusher. This is the solvent extraction building. We're just going to follow the finished tanks, and the wood is just about gone. And so it's time for us to do something else. And the rod mill discharged in the ball mill, and the ball mill can be closed circuit with the cyclone that we've got up there. But when we were running, we're getting sufficient rain through there, so we just kept it open circuit. And we're able to get, they were kind of loafing really at the tonnages that we were running. Each tank's this short little fat one here is the autoclave feed tank. So the mud from the primary thickener comes into here, and it goes through a double-stage pump, essentially 2 pumps in series, that increases the pressure to the autoclaves. Well, if you're walking down the steps, it was probably zirconia or something that you were, because that's really the only stuff that goes on electrically. Precipitation tanks, the precipitated yellow cake from there, are pumping these thickeners, which are basically designed to wash out sodium and other impurities.
This is that calciner here. Here we are at the Joan 2 mine, also the Seattle Chief, and this is a thorium producer. We might find some uranium. We'll just keep looking, headed in that direction. We found a sample of something. Not sure if it's uranium or thorium, but it is hot, as you can hear.
Uranium or autunite, maybe.
Definitely something. Seattle Chief. This is down in what looks like kind of an open pit. Looks like Eric's found a vein.
A vein of material right here. Reach pretty hot. Nice duck blind there. Alright, so June 20th, 2007, the Joan mine. Some kind of grapes. Can try one?
I'm hungry.
June 29th, Yellow Cat District. Here to check out John's Incline. Alright, we're in John's Decline, if you can believe it or not, which was discovered by Charlie Steen and named for John who? Well, anyway, belongs to John Stucker now.
Okay, this is north, and from about just over this rise is where the John claims start, and they go all the way up to this mountain, and extend down just to this ridge here.
So Dean Stucker estimates there's about 100,000 pounds of U3O8 in this deposit. Charles Steen.
He had some up here that he must have found something on.
$1 cordless screwdriver and a $4 hole saw. We've got an automotive relay in the bottom so that we don't have to run current through 600 feet of wire. So the internal batteries run the screwdriver, and the 12-volt battery will activate the automotive relay. Works.
Ready?
Yep.
That's right.
Not on the sides, we managed to get a sample. Here we are at the neighboring Joe claims. The John mine is on the other side of that hill.
Up above where my truck is, where the decline is.
Okay, we found an excellent piece here at the Joe claim. And still going up, still going up. I'm gonna say that's about 20,000 counts.
Higher than that.
I agree.
It's part of the Joe claims.
Yeah, it's an old portal. Filled in. Old door chute.
15th, and here we are at the Yip Yip mine. There's no historical record of any claims in this area, although we did see some claim stumps that were definitely older. We haven't found any workings or any tailings or any ore dump or anything, so on to the next mine. Well, it is the morning of August 16th, and here we are near the Little Fawn mine. We've already found some stuff that's hot, and so far we haven't found any claim markers.
Okay, so we're just a little bit to the east of the Fawn Springs mine, and we've got this, notice the location. The name is 98 North 400 East, Keenez, K-E-E-N-E-Z Resources,
SCC 163, NSU 162. Okay.
Can you read it? Cool.
Yeah. Alright. And this is what we got so far. The little Buckhorn portal, and you can see the vein that they followed right there on both sides. And there's roof bolt. Looks like they just did a lot of prep work to be able to get trucks in here for major production.
Again, the Little Buckhorn mine. Some pretty decent readings here at the portal. We're not going in any farther, of course. There must be uranium all over the place.
Where are we at?
Hold on, I gotta make a mark here. So here we are on the Rock Creek 2 claim. Looking uphill, you see the timbers from the caved adit. And then looking over towards the Rock Creek 1 claim. You can see the ore storage bin.
This is our claim number 1, and this is Paradox Canyon out here. Oh, we are here at the Bald Eagle, and it looks like there on Geocommunicator there was a section of it that was unclaimed. So here we are to explore that section and see whether we can find some more or see what's going on. At the Bald Eagle, we've already found some more just walking up here, which is pretty cool. It's a whole bunch of muck piles around here that are hot and have some good stuff in them.
September 15, 2007. A day like any other. Except we're at the Rock Creek claims. And life is good. Okay, so the Rock Creek claims encompass most of this valley right here, up to the road and behind us. Louisiana. Ah! This is ridiculous. Ooh, ants. Ooh.
How much uranium would you get out of a rock type like that?
Oh, if it's like 0.1%, then it's 0.1 times, what was that, 20? No, that's probably like 30, 40 pound rock, right? I'm psyched. I didn't think there was any. This is the first time I found really high quality stuff up on this mesa.
Ooh, shrapnel. I got a bit in my hair.
Nice.
No, not gonna hit us. We're staying dry.
September 29th, we're at the Yard Pegmatite mine. Ben Jackson, resident geologist, has been living in this mine for over 3 years without any beer or any women. Ben, how's it been going?
It's a tough life, but it's worth it.
Whoa! Off the scale. It's May 13th, 2008, and we are in Uravan at the Wright Mine. W-R-I-G-H-T. Uranium, potassium, vanadium oxide. This is the portal of the Wright Mine. And the ore bin that we saw earlier. Not a bad view. Outlaw group of mines, CG27, 38, 36, 47.9, 108, 49, 19.5. Here's the Outlaw Mine tunnel.
Only on another entry.
All right, found some good ore. Here's the other opening on the Outlaw claim.
Really good.
CG27. All right, so here we are at CLP22. We're about in the middle of the claim right there. Here's the ore storage bin at CLP22. Location 38, 18, 23.1, 108, 45, 12.3. Again, looking to the northwest. So just off to the southeast of where we were, it appears we have the shaft. So we found an open portal here, which is good. Location north 38, 18, 19.4, west 108, 45, 13.5. There's an air vent. Found some good samples in this pile too. So this is the Bitter Creek Mine, and location 38, 15, 32.7, 108, 41, 11.4. So our location is 38, 15, 19.5, 108, 41, 18.4. We've got a little adit here and a pile. Okay, we finally made it to the Little Johnny claims near Powderhorn, which is near Gunnison. And after a ridiculous amount of driving around, we finally located a mine worthy of checking out.
We are at the top of Iron Hill. Got a little cold last night. So we finally found success. A little radioactivity in this pit. Approximately north 3815 06.4, west 107 02 46.2. Here we are at the Beardsley mine, locked gate, of course. Here we are at the Schwarz property. Only if you want to be. Yeah, thorium. 232 is the lucky number today, folks. North 3805 50.4, west 105 1701.8. Nice little prospect pit.
Man. Superpowers by accident. So where did you...
Yay for thorium in Colorado!
They just determined he wasn't carrying a dirty bomb.
On this side of it, see, there's a quartz-rich area right there.
Mm-hmm.
So here we are, June 29th, 2009. Looks like they've done a lot of work here at the Orphan Mine site. June 30th, 2009, we're at the Hope Mine in the Sierra Ancha Wilderness. Yeah. August 16th, 2009, we're looking at the Poison Canyon mine area. This is the Dalco mine. Here we have a pretty good example of carnotite or tyamonite at the Dalco mine. So here we are at East Grants Ridge at the location of the F-33 Homestake mine. Here's a good spot near the F-33 where we find some uranium minerals. Here we are at an outcrop near the Moab mine. show property. As you can see, we've got waste dumps everywhere.
Thumb on the panic button, kick the throttle from full throttle back to 3/4. Hit the panic button, put your foot on the rib, just jerk that sucker.
All right, it's January 9th, 2010. We're at the Round Top deposit.
Mexico, they were still using carbide.
No, this is it. Showing about 11 back. I think it's hydrothermal.
Yeah, I think it is. That's what I figured it would be.
All the way across this 10 foot goes 3% beryllium oxide.
Boy, this is altered, fractured. $5,000.
No, 500 up here.
To walkaways, and I find somebody
And it spins round and round.
I haven't been there.
All right, we're looking at the orphan mine here. Is a picture taken when exactly?
Oh,
March of 1980. March 23rd, 1981.
Interesting.
That's where the tram was, down below. Yeah, I'm standing on...
This is right on the surface. But this is
Is
right
this
at
on the
top.
surface? Oh yeah, it is. There it is. Okay.
Who's that handsome guy with the gloves in his back?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to...
It's October 2nd, and we are on our way to the orphan mine. Head frame has been spotted off in the distance. Here we are, finally, the orphan mine. Probably a conduit or something? Back up.
You're probably looking at, soil layers, reflections. Same with the other setups. You can back up, find, where these targets are, so you can come back if you're...